Start streaming. There we go. Happy Friday night.
Is it live?
I hit the button. I clicked the button.
You clicked.
That's the best I can do. I'm not gonna click it again.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yes, I see the live countdown. So I don't see a video, but the live countdown stopped. Why did it stop?
I see it.
You do, hooray! Okay.
Financial independence, retire early, Friday night live stream.
Yes, hurrah! Yay, I see it too. Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Excellent, we did it. Now we can say we did it. Like what? 2 hours later, we did it.
Yeah.
It only took a brief 2 hours to figure this out.
Only one of us figured out how to do it because I'm like, this is too difficult. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend.
Like you gave up. It's okay though. It's all right. Concurrent viewers, we have one. It's probably you. It's all good. So welcome to my one viewer, which is you, Julia. Welcome to this Friday night live stream. It's Friday, February 19th, and we wanted to come live to have a sort of real-time discussion about fire and things that we're learning, and kind of our latest, I guess, what we're learning right now, where we are right now. So Julia just outed herself in that she didn't have a fire number, but but I didn't have one until, a couple days ago, which I shamelessly admitted I only found because I wanted to share it on YouTube. So added benefit of having this YouTube channel is getting to know more about fire. So I'm sharing more about this in my video for tomorrow on how I figured out my fire number and how it's a lot lower because I'm right now on a pretty low income, and how I don't. Oh yay! We have people watching. This is awesome! Yay! Hello, Balzer boy. Oh, you can't see the chat.
I'm one of the 5.
Oh no! Hello, Sobriety Television. Yay!
Hi.
Awesome! Where are you guys?
Yeah,
Where are you located? People that are watching this live stream, let us know. Where are you coming from? So I'm in New Jersey, and we have a ton of snow right now. And Julia is in Chicago. Julia, where are you located?
We also have a ton of snow right now. We're getting more Sunday night. Oh, I did look it up, though, because I knew we had a lot of snowfall. I did look it up. So far, we've got 19 inches of snow this February.
That's amazing.
And we're expecting another 1 to 4 inches Sunday nights.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about it from a fire perspective because I'm going to try to keep it as close to fire as possible for tonight. I guess it's great because I'm less apt to go impulse shopping, right? When the roads are closed.
That definitely helps. Okay,
yes.
So I found a fire calculator.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I know my fire number because I just figured it out for a YouTube video. And Julia didn't have a fire number. We're going to figure it out right now. Okay, so I actually... Okay, go ahead.
I'm at moneyunder30.com, fire calculator. That was like the first result when I Googled it. So let me see. Okay, so current status. No, current age is 36. After tax annual income. I don't know, 10,000?
Cool.
Like, I'm not making a lot right now. Yearly expenses, cost of living. Let's go with 5,000. I'm totally just making up numbers because investment portfolio. I've got 30,000 in investments. Keep getting all these pop-ups. Yearly contribution. I'm not contributing anything currently. Rate of return. I think it's around 10%, but I haven't checked lately.
It might be higher.
Yeah. Let's just go with 12%. I think the last time I checked was like between 10 and 13%.
Mm-hmm. That's average.
Savings account. I've got 3,000 in savings. Yeah, I'm not contributing anything right now. Savings rate of return, I don't. It's like a dot. Estimated retirement expenses. Let's go. I want to see if I can live on $30,000 a year.
Yep.
When I retire. Let's see where I'm at. Okay, so fire goal, 750,000.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my fire number. Fire aid, I can retire at 159 years old.
There you go, 159. That's awesome. And is that taking in compound interest as well? Probably, right?
Might be. It just says your investments. It doesn't say if it's taking in compound interest. But I should clarify for the viewers, I'm not going for the traditional retirements. So when you say retire, I'm not going for that traditional definition of retirement. I'm going for coasting fire. So I want to take my what was my side hustle, which is not my full-time income, technically, which is reselling, and make that my full-time income.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 goals this year. One of them is to get my revenue from reselling up to $5,000 a month.
How did you do this month? I just saw
this month. Oh, I just posted a video about it yesterday. So far, I'm at $339 and some change.
That you gotta know where you are to get to where you want to go.
So yeah. So I never did January, so I'm not sure where I was at in January. I was definitely in like maybe around 500 or below 500, I think. But yeah, so slowly, very slowly, but by December 2021, my income needs to be $5,000 a month. So at least December 2021, I need to bring in $5,000 a month in income. That's just in revenue. That doesn't count that's not profits. That's just revenue. So before you take out taxes and
exactly
all the fees I paid and all that stuff.
Yep, you got to figure out that
net
number. Yeah, we're getting some really good questions in the comments.
Okay.
Right, Valzer Boy is saying he's been up all night because it's Friday and he's trying to figure out his fire number. Awesome, happy to have you. Sobriety Television asked if there is a 7 to 10% inflation in the next few years from money printing, should the fire number be doubled? So, no, I would say no, right? Because we're assuming with inflation that returns from the market will also increase along with that. Now, that's a wild assumption, but I would say have your number and adjust as needed, but start at a number that's manageable for you. Don't freak yourself out thinking, oh, you need to double your number. If you can, great, but keep it manageable for you. If it's feasible for you to double your number, then go ahead and do it, by all means. Evan Bland's doing his taxes, and he says, if I retire early, I wouldn't know what to do with myself as I haven't done enough self-discovery. And yes, this is very important to take some time to figure out, right, what you really want to do with all this free time. Balzer Boy saying he would travel the world. Yes, for sure. This is huge.
That's what I want to do.
Yes.
That's the whole point. This way I can set my own schedule. If I want to take a month off to go travel, I don't know, pick a destination, I can do it.
Exactly.
I don't have to worry about getting approval for vacation and say, oh, no, you've used too much paid time off already. Can't take a month.
It's true.
This way it's like if I feel like going somewhere, I can just put my closet on patchwork on vacation, and I will see you when I get back.
Exactly. Love it. That's pretty amazing. So this evening, in addition to figuring out how to live stream, we've accomplished discovering Julia's fire number, which is also $750,000, and that's assuming a safe withdrawal rate of 3%. That would generate $30,000 a year, which is not a bad chunk to have coming in. Again, that's Coast Fire rate, where you have that coming in and you're able to work as you want. Yes.
I mean, those are numbers I just pulled out of the air. Like, I didn't do any math behind this. I was just like, besides what I know I have, like $30,000 in my 401k. I just kind of was just pulling numbers out of the air where I think I could definitely live off $30,000 a year.
Yeah, for sure.
And that doesn't include travel and other expenses, but just housing. that I could do.
Yes.
So housing, utilities, car, insurance, all the other requirements for just, basic life, that I could do on $30,000 a year.
For sure. And you'll probably have a paid off living space within that time.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm kind of factoring in.
That's what I'm taking into, because part of my FIRE, so since I'm not going for retirement in the traditional sense of the word, and I'll still have income afterwards, I'm not going for, it's not really a number, it's just more like a goal. I want to pay off my debt. Ideally, I don't own a house outright. So I only have to worry about, utilities, homeowners insurance. I won't have to worry about a mortgage payment. I won't have to worry about a mortgage PMI or anything like that. It would be basic utilities, internet, phone.
Yep.
Homeowners insurance, car insurance. And then I'm never doing a car payment again.
Oh my gosh. I'd rather ride a bike. That's the one thing I agree with Dave Ramsey on. I would rather ride a bike than have a car payment ever again in my life.
Yeah. I'll have sinking funds. So if I do need a car, then I'll have my big car payment will be the amount of money I put into the sinking fund for the cash.
Yep.
For buying cash.
Yep. Good plan. I want to pause a second and acknowledge the comments again. So in response to the question about inflation, Anthony reminds us that asset prices will likely go up during that time. Balzer Boy's asking about crypto. Any crypto in our portfolios? Well, it depends on who you ask. Yes, I think crypto is a way of the future. I don't know if anyone else was listening to the whole GameStop testimony before Congress. Yeah, right? So, yes, crypto is coming. And Kathy Wood at ARK Invest had even mentioned that if all the enterprise companies in the world put just 10% of their assets into crypto, that's a huge amount. So, yes, it is coming. But I am personally very, very cautious, and I would like to see a bit more of a track record. But now is the time to get into it. So I have some friends that are very bullish. SOS is big. That new blockchain mining software, or I guess thing that they have set up. So in answer to your question, as far as crypto goes, SOS is the main pick right now. So Sobriety Television's asking what will happen when homes start costing more. House hack. Live cheap. Yes, the world, Balzer Boy, the world may just plunge into chaos. No, I know.
Tiny home.
Tiny homes. Yes, I love a tiny home. Evan's asking, what are we investing in to provide an income to make this happen? So for me right now, both of us are looking at our 401ks. And yes, we can't withdraw from them until we're 65. That is correct. It is possible to leverage your assets in the 401k to create retirement income in other ways. So I kind of want to do a video on that because people are asking, because my target retirement age is actually 55. And if we can't withdraw from your 401k until 50 or until 65, what are you going to do in those 10 years? There are ways to kind of circumvent that because regardless, it's still an asset that you have $750,000 in. So there are ways to kind of get around that. So that's an answer to your question, Evan. That's the main vehicle that I'm using is our 401ks. And I have mine just in a good, strong growth track mutual fund with an average return of 12% over the past 10 years. And that's something that I just learned, that I just looked into last year, and I kind of moved my funds around because I was in a target date fund and it had terrible returns. It had 7% returns. So I moved it into just a regular index fund that's doing 12%, that has done 12% over the past 10 years. So that's what I would recommend for a vehicle. Yes.
And she knows a lot more about investing than I do because my 401k is actually managed.
Yes.
I don't manage it myself. Someone it's a company that manages it.
Yeah, it all depends. I would encourage you, if you haven't done this, Julia, you too, if you haven't done this, log in, look at your dashboard, get comfortable with your 401k dashboard. Do you know the company that manages it?
Yeah, I do. Right. Yeah, and I log in. So my last company has a intranet for employees that I can log into. It's like a watered down version of their intranet for employees. Yep. So that's the one I log into. I can see my dashboard. I can see what the return is. I can see all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I log in occasionally to see the return. They do send me quarterly statements, so even if I don't log in, I still get a quarterly statements. So I still see it, but the company that's managing is doing so well. I'm just kind of like, okay. The company that I'm getting 12. It's between 10 and 13% is where it hovers between. So I've been leaving it.
Yes, set it and forget it. From the comments, Sobriety Television's asking, do you automate all of your investments? Yes, 100%. For me, I just have it deducted from my paycheck, so pre-tax.
That's what I did.
Mm-hmm. I upped it to 11%.
When I was still contributing to it.
And it increases by a percentage every year. And I don't even see that. I don't even miss it. So for sure. That's a huge help. So Balzer Boy's asking, how old are us both? How old are we both in the context of how long we need to save? I know it's, yes. Balzer Boy, so we're both in our 30s. I'm in my late 30s. Julia's in her mid 30s. So I am the senior member.
So I can, I mean, if I was going to retire in the traditional sense of the word, I wouldn't. I'm going so that traditional 9 to 5 job. I want to be out of that lifestyle by 40. Yeah. So that's why I need to get my side hustle income to be my permanent or my full-time income. Mm-hmm. So yeah, when I say retire, I don't mean retire in the traditional sense. I'm retiring in that. I'm just taking what was my side hustle, making it my full-time.
Awesome. Yep. It's a great goal.
So yeah, I guess I pay less attention to my fire number. I didn't even know what it was until tonight.
Yeah, that's right. We learn things here.
And I probably should, because it's not like I need it to stop working.
Yeah, that's true.
At least stop working the 9 to 5 lifestyle.
Yep, that's what it is. You just gotta know. Chevy 5-speed, hello. Terry T had asked he mentioned that I got a 20-something% return in my portfolio. What am I investing in? Just an index mutual fund. So about last year was crazy in the market. It was record returns that we haven't seen since 2008, and that sort of crash. So I actually had the good fortune to switch all of my investments from this managed date fund to just an index fund, and was able to do that right at the bottom of the market, and then it kind of shot right up. It did shoot right up. So for my index fund, I got 25% returns from last year, from 2020 year to date. This year, we're only trending toward about 13%, which is normal, and I'm perfectly happy with that. I have some friends who've seen returns of close to 80% from last year. So these are primarily airlines, casinos, cruises, industries that faced huge losses or huge declines in March, and then sort of rocketed back up. So that's what I'm investing in. So frame of mind, saying we can withdraw from 50 to 55 and do a loan or a Roth conversion. Excellent. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. Take a distribution and pay the taxes and penalty, but from your annual returns, that's also another option.
Terry T saying the best fire is real estate rental income. I thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
I really have, but in order to do that, I would need to own a house, which I don't have.
That would be actually, Julie, an interesting topic for you to do. So just as a shot, yay, Rachel Lynn! Look at Rachel Lynn. Rachel, you gotta get on this. Next Friday, you gotta come on in. Do the stream with us. I
have thought about rental income. That is something I have thought about rental income. It's like 10 years down the road. Still, at least it's in my plan. Who knows if it might happen sooner than that, but it's still long term. It's not anything short term yet.
Yes, it's still just kind of a hope, right? Soon it will be a plan, and then it will be reality. Good night, Balzer Boy. See you in the Bahamas for sure.
Hey. Yep, I will definitely be there.
Yes, absolutely. Market may pull back later half the year. Yes, 100%. Yes, I will just agree with you, Terry T. Awesome. So we have been streaming for close to 20 minutes. This is awesome. I'm so glad. Rachel, it took us like a good 2 hours to figure out how to do this. So now that we know, we're excited to do this.
I gave up. I'm like, I'm asking my brother. This is.
I was like, no, we got to figure it out. So next week, hopefully we can do this on Julia's channel. If you haven't subscribed to her, check her out. She's City Girl Living on a Budget. Just no spaces, right? Just City Girl Living on a Budget.
So City Girl Living on a Budget, no spaces.
Yes.
No underscore.
No underscore.
One long word. City Girl Living on a Budget.
One long word. She is actually.
There are.
Can you comment? Can you comment with your thing?
Yeah, there are spaces. Hold on.
So she's gonna put her channel name. If you haven't already,
I'm thinking the URL. There's no spaces in the URL. Okay.
If you haven't subscribed to Julia, please subscribe to her. She's at 736 subscribers and she's trying to get monetized. So she's almost there. Go check her out.
Let me see if I can get a URL. I'm doing this on my phone because I don't...
Nice. Awesome. Terry T, living off rental income. He pulled a 401k for his first home. With penalty and then replenished it later. Yeah, that's awesome. Was that your first home, Terry T? For your first home, yes, you said it. Sorry. And then, oh yes, it's got to be. Oh, I know, Rachel. We were supposed to go live 2 hours ago, and it didn't work. Took us a while, learning curve, but now we're up it.
We probably should have sat down last night.
Yes.
Figure this out.
Yes.
Whatever.
We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, I have
to head to bed too.
Yes.
Absolutely. Anthony, I agree. REITs, Real Estate Investment Trust. Is that what that is? Yes, and real estate stocks. Yes, 100%. It was someone else being the guinea pig. Yes, Rachel, happy to be the guinea pig. we learn so other people can benefit. Yes. Okay. Oh no, the stream is terrible, Evan. We're working on it. It's our first time.
Okay, I just posted a link in the chat. Did it go through?
I don't see it yet. Guys, is the stream glitchy? We'll work on. We'll fix it before next week.
It's our first time going live ever for the both of us, so that's why it took us so long to figure it out.
Yes. And we will improve the stream next week. All right, I don't see it here, Julia. I'm just putting her channel name in the chat right now.
Oh, okay. Frame of Mind's already subbed to my channel.
Yay!
Thanks.
He's awesome.